The teachings of Buddha. What's the difference between those who drain energy and those who give it? Have you ever heard the term energy-draining person? Perhaps someone comes to mind. However, after watching this video, I encourage you not to label others as energy-draining. Why? Because it's possible that we ourselves unknowingly drain energy from others. Today, we'll explore the differences between those who drain energy and those who give it, guided by Buddhist teachings. Let's examine three main characteristics of energy-draining individuals and consider how we can shift our perspective to become people who give energy. Characteristic 1 of energy-draining people: trying to control others. The first characteristic of energy-draining individuals is trying to control others according to their own desires. Think of times when a parent imposes their ideals on a child, or a friend pressures another to adopt their values. Though often well-intentioned, overlooking others' feelings or thoughts can create an unbalanced relationship. In Buddhism, this is called attachment. When we cling to our own desires and impose them on others, we rob them of their freedom. As a result, they feel burdened and have their energy drained. How can we improve this situation? Start by cultivating an understanding attitude toward others. For example, when a parent thinks, "My child should do this," take a deep breath and consider if that opinion genuinely serves the child. Respecting others' opinions and building relationships on equal footing is a significant first step toward becoming someone who gives energy. Characteristic 2 of energy-draining people: focusing only on others' shortcomings. The second characteristic is focusing solely on the flaws or weaknesses of others. When colleagues are late or frequently make mistakes, we may become fixated on their shortcomings. However, they must also have good qualities. Buddhism identifies this as conceit, where the desire to present oneself well leads to emphasizing others' flaws. This conceit drains others' energy and can damage relationships. Focusing on others' positive aspects is a step toward becoming someone who gives energy. For example, try recognizing a colleague's dedication to their work instead of focusing on their mistakes. Small as it may seem, this attitude enriches relationships. Characteristic 3 of energy-draining people: blaming others for troubles and failures. The final characteristic of energy-draining people is blaming others for troubles and failures. When things go wrong, we tend to place responsibility on others or external circumstances. However, simply blaming others does not resolve the issue. Buddhism teaches the law of cause and effect, which says that every outcome has a cause. Looking for the cause within ourselves allows us to grow. By reflecting on our actions and attitudes, we can find ways to prevent similar situations in the future. 3 practices to become an energy-giving person. Now, let's explore how to become an energy-giving person. Energy-giving people are those who respect others, support one another, and grow together. Based on Buddhist teachings, here are 3 practical ways to cultivate this. 1. Consider things from the other person's perspective. Energy-giving people habitually try to see things from the other person's perspective. For instance, if a friend is struggling, instead of merely giving advice, practice empathy. Buddhism emphasizes compassion. a fundamental approach to relationships where we tune into others' needs and try to meet them. This empathetic stance becomes a source of energy for others. 2. Develop a habit of recognizing others' strengths. Everyone has both strengths and weaknesses. Energy-giving people make a conscious effort to notice others' strengths. For example, acknowledging a colleague's success on a big project by saying, "Well done," boosts their motivation. Buddhism refers to this as finding the light, recognizing and respecting the good in others. 3. Constantly reflect on self-improvement. Energy-giving people are also focused on their own growth. When mistakes or challenges arise, instead of blaming others, they see these situations as opportunities for self-improvement. For example, when making a mistake at work, think, "How can I improve next time?" This approach fosters a mindset of self-refinement. Buddhism calls this illuminating oneself, where we find answers within ourselves through self-reflection. Summary. How was today's talk? We've discussed the differences between energy-draining and energy-giving people from the perspective of Buddhist teachings. Trying to control others, focusing only on others' shortcomings, blaming others for troubles and failures. These are characteristics of energy-draining individuals. On the other hand, seeing things from others' perspectives, recognizing their strengths, and focusing on self-improvement are practices that help us become energy-giving people. Practicing Buddhist principles like the law of cause and effect, compassion, and self-illumination can transform us into people who give energy to others. We hope this talk serves as a guide for you to improve relationships and foster personal growth. Try incorporating even a small part of these teachings into your daily life. By doing so, you'll likely experience more positive relationships with those around you and live an energy-filled life. Closing remarks. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for watching till the end today. May you find happiness as an energy-giving presence in your life and relationships.